Helldivers, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Thumper, and you guys like stalkers, right? Well, now there's a new variation of stalkers, predator stalkers. Chris Hansen's knocking on your door because we're about to get a whole different type of bug on the enemy front. See, today we have Fenrir 3, and we got a whole mission for it. It says, all new Terminid strain, likely to have developed inside the gloom, has been encountered near the Center of Science on Fenrir 3. This center's dark energy research is now at critical risk. Scattered reports of the new Terminid indicate discoloration, increased intelligence, and drastic changes to hunting patterns. Information remains scarce as no one has returned from close encounters. This variant group has been dubbed the Predator strain. Yes, indeed, we have a new strain. I didn't read this until I started fighting new stalkers, and I was like, wait a sec, after I completed my first mission set, I had to get some recordings out. So that's exactly what I'm going to be showcasing here today. I just recorded a bit of my mission, and yeah, there's a whole new type of bug you're going to be fighting. And it is called the Predator variant. So there's Predator Hunters, there's Predator Stalkers, and then there's also an invisible type of Predator bug, which isn't the Stalker. It's like a smaller version, which can run up to you and kill you. And it's really cringe. They don't spawn out of Stalker bug holes, by the way. You know, normally Stalkers have to spawn out of Stalker bug holes. That is not the case with the new Stalker variant. Now, the good news is there are ways to counter this, and in today's video, also, nice voice crack there, but I guess that's what happens when you just wake up. But we can see right here, this is the new Predator Stalker. Just runs right up to you. They do not go invisible. They will be always visible, but they have the same speed and attack as the normal Stalker, and they spawn in groups. You can fight, and you're going to see in just a moment, you can fight upwards of like 8 of these things at once, which is just, oh my god, what the cringe. So you're going to see here that I'm going to go in just a moment for this, I'm going to go for this Spore Spewer. And when I destroy this Spore Spewer, out of nowhere, like 8 of these stalkers just spawn behind me. So here we go. There's 1 Predator Stalker, 2, 3, 4 Predator Stalkers, 5, 6 of them. What am I looking at? Look at this. This is insane. It's a whole group. Now, the only reason that I'm not getting absolutely murdered right now is because I was smart enough to run the unflinching armor, which gives you a little bit better survivability against a group of stalkers. Look at how many of them there are. What the absolute heck? So yes, you are now fighting a new variant of stalkers on the Terminid front. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be a normal thing. As what I'm currently aware, this is only on Fenrir 3, and it's because it's like we're trying to fight the singularity and everything, but still, oh my god, this is insane. So the thing about these bugs is they spawn normally. They come out of bug holes, they spawn normally around the map, just like any other bug. So if you're trying to look for a stalker bug hole, there are stalker bug holes. In fact, later on in this mission, you're going to see that I actually do take out a stalker lair at some point. If I scroll somewhere over here, yes, you can see there's a stalker lair. But you will notice, if we scroll back a little bit, you will notice that the stalkers coming out of the stalker lair are the normal invisible ones. They are not the predator stalkers. They are entirely different. In fact, we can see them here. That is a normal stalker. It does not have that discoloration to it. The predator stalkers are an entirely different species which do not spawn out of stalker bug holes. So if you've been thinking to yourself, oh, I gotta find a stalker lair, I gotta find where these stalkers are spawning, that is not the way they work. They spawn anywhere. Do not waste your time trying to find a stalker lair unless you specifically see a normal white colored stalker. If you see one that has darker hues and tints, do not worry about finding a lair. All you got to worry about is keeping your eyes open. Now, in my opinion, and from my experience, the easiest way to deal with these new stalkers and new bug variants is to use some sort of arc weaponry. And the reason why is because it will stun the entire group of bugs. The flamethrower is not terrible, but what I think the best combination would be is the guard dog breath backpack. paired with the arc thrower support weapon. Run something like an orbital rail cannon strike, run the GP31 ultimatum. But here's a great example. If you look really closely over there, those are the stalkers. We can see them. So these stalkers spawn right out of bug holes. It does not matter where they are, but they just act. You can see a whole group of their dead bodies right here. They spawn out of normal bug holes. We can see all the dead predator stalkers right here. So you are going to be dealing with a lot of pain in Fenrir 3. I can tell you that for a 100% fact. And something else that I thought I would mention is that when I was fighting these stalkers here, there was a little invisible bug that rolled up. And I don't know exactly when, so I'm gonna wait until that happens in this video here. Alright, here we go. I found the moment in the recording. So there's a new type of, I would call it a hunter, and it can go invisible. If I pause and you take a look right here where my mouse cursor is, right there, there is a invisible bug that is now just hitting me, and we can actually see the outline of it right here. So there's a new type of hunter which can now go invisible, and we can see it died there. A new type of bug. I couldn't ping it quick enough, and I don't even know if you can ping it because it is an invisible bug. But yes, there's a new invisible little version of the stalker. The good news is it doesn't do that much damage to you. It's small. It's like a hunter, so it's only going to deal like maybe a third to a fourth of your health a hit. You can easily stim. It's not going to be too big of a deal, but the fact that now we have a new variation of stalker that can also go invisible and stay invisible while attacking you is definitely something that you're going to have to keep in mind. In general, we have a whole new boatload of information to be working with here in today's video. And you guys are going to have to let me know in your opinions what the best loadout is against these bugs. I definitely think that something like the gas dog is going to be a great way to distract them, and then something like arc weaponry is going to be a great way to stun them so that they don't get close to you. You're still going to be dealing with titans, you're still going to be dealing with everything else though. This is going to be a very, very painful fight for Fenrir 3. I was not expecting this. This was the first run of the day here, and I woke up and just, my brain died. It really did. But you guys can let me know what you think. Also, something else, I don't know if you guys have been having this bug, but when I shoot my ultimatum, sometimes it just, like, disappears when I shoot it at a Titan or, like, a bile charger or something, and it just doesn't do anything. It's kind of goofy, but, yeah, I don't know. I had to make a video. Like, the moment I saw this on the planet, I was like, I have to make a video on this. This is insane. There's only been one other video I've seen posted on YouTube so far about this, so I figured I'd just try and give you guys some information. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Please help out the channel by subscribing. Let's get the channel to 1,000 subs. When we get it to 1,000, I'm going to set up a Discord server for dedicated Helldivers, and if you guys ever want a person to run with or chill with, I'm always running, I'm always diving, so yeah, if you want to keep up to date with information, stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.